On NewsX World. We're also getting more developments coming in. This time a reaction from Kaja Kallas, the European Union foreign policy chief. She has welcomed the release of the 7 Israeli hostages by Hamas, highlighting US President Donald Trump's critical role in ensuring this milestone. She has stated that it is Trump who's made this breakthrough possible. And she's also stated that securing peace in Gaza will be extraordinarily complex, and this peace plan requires strong international backing to succeed. The EU stands ready to do its part and will restart a civilian mission to monitor the border crossing between Gaza and Egypt. This mission can play an important role in supporting the ceasefire. Still with us on the broadcast is Mr. Saul Sadka. Thank you so much for your patience. We've, of course, seen attempts by Donald Trump, who has, in fact, highlighted and proposed an international board of peace. American troops will be overseeing the entire procedure on the ground as well. They'll not be directly intervening, but they'll be observing. Now, the EU, too, has made its proposal to monitor the border crossing between Gaza and Egypt. How does Israel view all of these developments by the European Union and the United States to, in fact, have a bird's eye view of the situation?
The agreements that are ongoing are as of yet unclear about the details, but I have to wait to see the details. However, Israel's red lines are literal lines on the ground, that whatever happens to Gaza, whatever happens to Hamas, is less Israel's concern, as long as they have a buffer zone that separates any Hamas-controlled territory from Israel and Hamas-controlled territory from any kind of resupply. In other words, Israel will never allow a border between Hamas-controlled territory and Egypt, because that will simply turn the eastern part of Egypt, known as the Sinai Desert, into a ISIS terror smuggling hub again, as it was until quite recently.
All right, I have more news coming in. I'd like to thank you for your perspective, for your time. But more news coming in. The remaining 13 living hostages have been handed over by Hamas to the Red Cross, and they are all safe and sound. They are no longer hostages. The first 7 hostages, they've already being greeted now by their families as well. You can see those photographs on air, and in the meantime, we're now in fact learning that the second set, the remaining 13 of the 20 hostages who are still alive, they have now been handed over by Hamas to the Red Cross, and they're all safe and sound, and there are no longer any living hostages with Hamas. These are, of course, crucial updates. Donald Trump slated to address the Knesset very, very soon. We'll be keeping a track of that as well. But viewers, due to paucity of time, we must wrap up this bulletin over here. More news and updates on the other side. Stay tuned on NewsX.